So, like the idiot I am, I didn't turn on my mic. So, I'm doing a voiceover today. Plus, I didn't even show the Indominus Rex pack, but I actually won the Indominus Rex. I kind of regret not showing the pack because I didn't even record it myself. I can't even see it now if I wanted to. Next time an Indominus Rex tournament comes out, maybe in like 5 years, I'll I will definitely not miss to record the pack. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not missing to record the pack, but I did get a level 40 Dilophosaurus, and I got 2,444 cups, and I was at the bottom of dominant leagues. Literally, I did it last second. I got the Indominus last minute, or like 10 minutes. I was panicking. I spent most of my bucks. I got $1,000 back, but I had 2,900. But would I trade 1,600 bucks for some food because I got it from the pack, 1,300 VIP points, and an unlocked Indominus? Probably. But here I did level. So I'm actually level 37 now. When I'm doing voiceover, I did this yesterday. Now I'm voicing over today. But I do another big mistake here. I look at the Indominus. Well, that's not the mistake. Okay, I look at decorations because for some reason, my brain turned off, and I thought Indominus was a decoration. Alright, we have Indominus Rex. I buy Indominus Rex, but look at that. I put it in the first slot. Have to wait 6 days. Actually, don't have to wait 6 days. It's on one day because I watched ads. There was no way I was not letting the Indominus, I was leaving the Indominus sit there for 6 days. Oh, here's my 40. Okay, so here randomly my audio turns on. I don't know how or why, but it does. So yeah, so today we do the Gyrosphere, and then I do the other events, but mainly I was making this video for the Gyrosphere. I'm saving up 1,000 bucks again so I can do this again because this Gyrosphere is just amazing. Because of this Gyrosphere, I'm almost at enough to buy a Sinosauropteryx. Okay, here I go with the flock creature and then the Masiacosaurus. I think I pronounced the flock creature Andrognathus. I think that's what it is. Andrognathus. And then Masiacosaurus because obviously Typical has Gen 2 because I wanted an amphibian. Petapiece Lux because flock creatures. And Conservinator because flock creatures. I would rather choose a level 1 Compy than a level 40 Indoraptor Gen 2. Like, this game is teaching me how flocks work. I know how flocks work game. Starting with round 1, I start off with Conservinator, then Diplocalus Gen 2, and then Masiacosaurus. Because Conservinator gives me the reserves. I actually killed the Borealopelta in one hit. So I just went for it without giving me reserves. But this was probably the easiest Gyrosphere because it just kept on giving me it just gave me 3 flock creatures, and I think it gives everyone the same thing. So if you're doing this Gyrosphere, or if you're not doing this Gyrosphere, do it because everyone gets flock creatures. Here I just go for 2 reserves, but in hindsight I should have went for 1 block, 1 reserve. Okay, because chances are he probably goes for 1 block, 1 reserve, so I can confirm the 4 reserve and also get my compy to live. I guarantee that if I went for the block, that compy would not have died. I switched into Masiacosaurus. I didn't switch into Diplocalus Gen 2 because Masiacosaurus has more attack. Plus, Homalocephale has a 50% less attack against Masiacosaurus. I don't even know what's a Masiacosaurus. Can anyone tell me what a Masiacosaurus is? I did not, when I first saw this creature, I did not expect it to have the raptor animation. I thought it was like some kind of huge theropod. Alright, here I actually go with Conservinator again because at this point I have 3 flock creatures. It doesn't matter if Conservator dies because I have 2 more flock creatures and I should be able to win the rest of the matches. So I go with Conservator, then Masyacosaurus, and then same Diplocalus Gen 2. So here's showing off. I go the okay. So I won the Indominus tournament. Completely ruined this video, even though I unlocked the Indominus Rex because I didn't even have my mic on first. A YouTuber pack on my video, and maybe or like not a YouTuber's pack or like I'll try to throw in like maybe like a Indominus pack in the thumbnail. Yeah, that's what I meant. I get it a screenshot from like Discord. F4 is go for 6. Alright, what am I talking about? Go for 6. I already played this yesterday. Alright, so here I just go for 3 because I know I can kill him. Then I go for 4 block interestingly because I want the Conservator alive. Apparently every time the flock just fills back up to 3, or maybe it's just a visual bug and it actually doesn't fill back up to 3. Its health stays the same, but like the flock comes back every time even if you lose it. But I think again that's just a visual bug. So I'm pretty sure I lose Conservator here, but I was not too mad about it because I had like 2 other frog creatures. I was going to kill this whatever that Skeledos or what. Most of these creatures I don't even know. I think I don't know what it was doing, but it has 8 now. He's gonna go for 7. And it just leaves him completely open. I go for 3 and then I'm pretty sure I go for 5 block because I didn't want to take any damage from Echo. Is that? That's not Echo. That's Charlie. I was about to say Charlie. I don't know why I said Echo. But yeah. The Indominus tournament, by the way. Again, I kept saying it was pain because my best creature is as strong as a level 10 VIP. Level 10 VIP, and I was facing level 30 legendary hybrids. And I still won because bot's algorithm, it just kept on going for 3 attack over and over and over and over again. So I just won. I've never seen this Anurugunatis animation, but it's quite sick actually. New animations are always sick until they get reused over and over again. They're still good. It's just that if animation is unique, they're just sick. That's why Indoraptor and Indoraptor Gen 2 are pretty unique. Indominus Rex, not so much anymore because I'm pretty sure Brunette and Blonde Becky have the same animation as Indominus Rex. By the way, you should be seeing an Indominus video probably in like 2 days because I do have the Indominus Rex hatching in like 1 day and a bit. You know what? This is compensation because every other tournament creature will not get a video if I unlock them, but Indominus gets a video because I didn't get to see their pack. That's totally not why, because I would have made a video on Indominus anyway. Here I go for 3, go for 4 block because I did not want to take a single piece of damage. But in this, 4 block was fine. He has 0. He has basically no attack, so I don't think he was killing me either way. But you know, either way, I still regret not getting to show the pack. I didn't even take a screenshot of it. But at least you'll be seeing it in a thumbnail. What do you think about me doing voiceovers? I personally don't prefer them because I just like to play the game and then talk at the same time, even though I can't focus as much. So you told me, I like gyrospheres a lot. I know what, I'm actually happy that this is a voiceover because I was yapping about the Indominus the entire video, I think. Like, I was yapping so badly. So I'm kind of happy that this is a voiceover. So you don't have to hear me talking about the Indominus the whole video. But so far, I don't. I'm just gonna keep like 2 level 10s. I will definitely make a video of me getting the Sinosauropteryx if I get enough amber. Um, what else? Yeah, that flock creature will change my entire park because it will make tournaments so much easier. So much easier. The Spino comes in. Here I actually lose Massiacosaurus, but the only other choice I had was waiting to go for 2 block 1 reserve and then getting 4 reserve with Andrognathus, which, to be honest, probably was the better decision. But, you know. Okay, I made a huge mistake here. Actually, no, I didn't. What am I even talking? Okay, I forgot Peripes was a flock creature. If it wasn't a flock creature, I would have went for 2 block. But here, all I need to do is get 8. I switched into Peripes so I don't lose the Andrognathus. He goes for 6, which makes me lose 1 Peripes, but it should be back by next one. I don't know if it's a visual bug or if you actually have 3 back. You know what? This animation looks so derpy, but I love it. All frog creatures animations are really derpy, by the way. I'm still bummed over not showing you the Indominus pack. But I showed like half of it. It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay, but you know. Life finds a way. And that was not supposed to be cryptic. Alright. Here we have Echo. I get to see creatures that I usually don't, which I like a lot. He switches Sinosauropteryx. Actually, why do I still have 3? I basically just confirmed the 4 reserve here. Is this the final battle? I think this is the final battle. So maybe one. Yeah, I think this is the final battle. But I confirm the 4 reserve. Go for 4 reserve, 4 attack. If I go for 4 attack, yeah, just final battle. Basically, this pack is worth your bucks, or like this Gyrosphere is worth your bucks. You should definitely go for. Oh, I lose 2 here at the same time because I think again it's a visual. I think it's a visual bug that I get 3 back because I don't think I should be at 3 because I lost it in the previous match. I here just go for 3 block because I did not want to lose Dilophosaurus Gen 2. You know, I forgot. There's a lot of things I talked about this video, but I can't remember what I talked about actually. I can't. Why can't I remember now? You know, I can't remember actually. I think I'm just forgetting. I did lose the Dilophosaurus Gen 2, but Pettapiece cleans up. And I get the anniversary tool pack with 3 amber, which I'm actually not mad about. I need this amber for Sinosauropteryx. That's how I got to 1000. Look at my box now. It's at 600 now, so I'm making a little bit back. Hey, speaking of Big ET in the tournament, or like in the thing, I actually have Big ET. So, for the 10th anniversary of Jurassic World the Game, they actually have a new pack for 1000 VIP points. It's really high risk, high reward, because if you get a common, it's gonna suck, but you can possibly get a really good dinosaur from it. So but I still think if you want to play safe, just get the VIP solid gold pack. That's what I'm personally gonna do. Now, Amber tournament. I actually do need to do the Amber tournament next. So regret it so much. I regret not showing you the Indominus pack more than I regret putting that in the first hatchery. I can handle that because that's, yeah, so unfortunate. Okay, look at my creatures. They're all on cooldown due to the tournament, but I still do this event because I am the GOAT. By the way, level 40 for cooldown and level 20 post Sukas, even though they may seem bad for the tournament in Predator League, they handled creatures way above their league. Way above their league. They're really good. And I think tomorrow I'm going to do the big ET thing, big ET challenge. I was going to do modded PvP because the rewards are really good in that, and I wanted to see if I can get like a Roger Stega or a Spinoraptor or like any. But this Capris, which I got like a couple videos ago, was from the modded PvP. For those of you who don't know, okay, a Langosaur comes in, goes for 3. I think I lose this battle somehow. I'm 99% sure I lose this battle. Yeah, I think so. Maybe not. Maybe I'm. Oh yeah, I remember what happened. I was yapping so much that I should have won this battle, but somehow I lost because let's look at this. Okay, Dilophosaurus kills me. This is going to be easy victory, right? All I have to do is go for a full-on attack. But I was just talking about something I don't remember. But look at this. I go for 5 attack, 2 reserve. Why is it 2 reserve? Why did I go for 2 reserve? I don't know. And by the way, if this guy was level 20, he would have killed him. But still, why did I go for 2 reserve? I have no idea. I was not on the game. I was just speaking how Indominus is so good, blah, 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 blah. Okay, attempt number 2 at great. Okay, so I'm gonna. So I have a few. Like, I have a few things for the tournament. If you are at the same level and have the same amount of creatures as me, do not try a tournament that takes 2,500 cups. Only take tournaments that are 1,500 cups because you can win 1,500 cup tournaments without bugs. I personally got to 1,500 without any bugs. So yeah. And secondly, it's probably the Indominus is probably worth the bugs, but Indominus is actually quite an easy hybrid to get anyway because you unlock Velociraptor and T-Rex. So you can just hybridize them. I guess it's 29,000 free DNA, which I basically traded 1,600 bucks for 29,000 DNA, 29,000 DNA, 1,300 YP points, and some food. Would I do that? Again, I said yes at the start of the video, so I'm gonna say yes again. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, but the thing is, if you're smart, I think you would do the gyrosphere, spend your bucks on the gyrosphere, because gyrosphere but not potentially, will give you more rewards, like all the time. Would I rather have 25,000 amber or 10 or like 29,000 DNA? Not to mention that amber is just for one rewards for the gyrosphere. If you get amber, you can potentially get 100,000 amber. I would easily take 100,000 amber for if I want to lose the DNA. I would easily take that. Here I was just talking about the Ophicoron and how Ophicoron has carried the tournament. Not carried, but like, sorry, there was a few creatures that were way above their league. Starting off with Therizinosaurus, actually a good tank. There's a lot of times I would get killed in one hit, but there was decent amount of times where I wouldn't, which is crazy because for a Predator League, that's crazy. Therizinosaurus, post Ophicoron. I did use like Coolosuchus and Diplodocus, but they got lucky because they had 7 hits and the creature that I was facing were either advantageous to them or they had 1000 health, which easily would mean I could kill them in like 8. But Leucistic Pteranix also pretty hard carried in most battles. Proceratosaurus are just like, those creatures were really good. Tapizallosaurus, how can I forget? Pterodactylus. Without them, I would not have won the tournament, so I'm happy I opened the solid gold packs. I'm happy I got the Hyper Collector pack. I'm happy I upgraded Ophicoron right before the tournament, or like during the tournament. Alright, so Parasaurolophus. I have 6 reserves with our 4 reserve with Coolosuchus. So basically, look what I've got on 416 attack at level 40 rare, 416 attack. That's good. That's really good. Definitely get Ophicoron if you're early game like me. It's his hybrid or her. It's hybrid. Not the best, but like as a standalone creature, Ophicoron is absolutely the GOAT. Alright, so yeah. I did not make the same mistake again by going for Whip Fire, which Fire Talk 2 without, even though it wouldn't matter, I would have still killed him. But this is why I always talk about the game rather than talking about something else. I basically used the Post-Sucatus and now I'm evolving them. Post-Sucus at level 30 is better than Ophicoron in my current lineup, so they should do really well to me. Okay, by the way, save your season missions until the end. I talked about this last episode, but I didn't explain, or like 2 episodes ago, I think, but I didn't explain why I'm saying my season quest. It's because of the fact that if you save your season quest, there's a chance that like one day or like 4 days or like a week prior, they might give you double season XP and collect it at like the last day. Okay, this game, I just threw in a really good creatures because I knew I was not gonna play for the probably an hour or like probably the entire day because I didn't have any other events to do or any other events that I wanted to do. Today I'm not gonna record either. Tomorrow I'll record because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the Big ET tournament, Big ET challenge. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Whether I will show all the battles or just the last battle, because I don't want to speed up Big ET because I don't have any bucks. I would have sped up if I had like 2,000 bucks, But now I'm kind of, I'm only like 600 bucks, kind of poor. By the way, yeah, but always in your tournaments, always try to have carnivores with flyers and herbivores with amphibians, since they can cover for each other by countering the opponents. And if you have weak dinos, make even like, if you consider a weak dino, I would consider a weak dino to have more than 200 attack. Because if you're less than 200 attack, it will just take way too long to finish the battle. Like, you might win, but is it worth spending like 30 minutes? Like, literally, not even joking, 30 minutes on one battle? And if you, for winning tournaments, I'll probably make a full in-depth guide for winning tournaments with weak creatures. You just have to find out their algorithm. If whether they are going to go for 3 attack, 1 block, and just basically cycle it over and over again, having a chance to win. But anyway, if you enjoyed this voiceover, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and Indominus hatching in 2 days. I'm excited for that. He will be my best feature, and bye.